welcome to our channel. Here are 8 remedies to cultivating true self-motivation that lasts. If you listen to any successful motivational speaker, you will probably hear them talking about routines or rituals. These routines and rituals are nothing to do with austerity or witchcraft, but rather certain things which are built into their day. While all of them will have their own points to follow, they are each designed to work on the same principle, self-motivation. These methods will be followed on a daily basis without fail, so much so that they happen automatically, while superchanging motivation and propelling each person dreams forward. Number 1. Practice gratitude. Reader of this site will already be familiar with our stage on gratitude. It's an absolute game changer in the world of self-improvement. No scratch that, it's an absolute game changer in the world. Try walking every morning and listening 3 things that you are grateful for. Don't necessarily look for the big things. Gratitude can and should be for the small things. 2. A great book you were reading, hearing your favorite song on the radio, the smile that person on the train gave you, all those small, smugly insufficient moments that lift your sprint during the day. Doing this every morning before even getting out of bed works in several ways. It's make you focus on the things in your life which are good. It automatically puts the spotlight on positivity and happiness. It's preventing negativity and the things which can drag you down. The more you incorporate gratitude into your daily life, the more you will see a positive change. Number 2. Take some form of exercise. If you don't fancy pounding the streets, that's absolutely fine. Exercise can be something as simple as yoga or as strenuous as a sparring session in the ring, but the benefit will be the same. Exercise will invigorate you, get the blood flowing, and influence your day with energy, making you more equipped to deal with any challenge which may come your way. Choose one that suits your need or switch things up for even more variety. Yoga is not as non-strenuous as it seems, so don't think it is sport buoyant. Perfect for improving muscle tone, strengthening cardiac function, and improving respiration. Yoga is an ideal form of exercise for any age group or fitness level. Qigong is another form of yoga that focuses more on energy, designed to interrogate intention with attention. It's a gentle but very effective discipline that will open up the energy, meridian or pathways, and allow the energy to flow unhindered throughout the body. Running is a great motivator even if you don't feel like getting up and heading out into the cloud number rain. Once you have done it, you will feel a massive sense of accomplishment and ready to take on the world. Whichever form of exercise you chose, make sweet it is on that suit you. If you absolutely hate it, you won't gain anything from it. So experiment until you find one which you can enjoy. Then start the day with your blood pumping and your body glowing. Number 3. Drink lemon and hot water. Don't start the day off with a steaming cup of coffee, as tempting as that may be. Drinking lemon juice and water is a much more beneficial way to wake up the system, and it comes with a whole raft of health benefiting clothing. Detoxing the body. What better way to start the day than with a whole system flush? This practice also sets the tone for the rest of the day. Mentally, discouragement you from putting junk food and processed sugar back into your newly cleansed body. Its anti-inflammatory properties will help to ease joint pain and keep levels on inflammation low, as inflammation is thought to be a major cause of serious illness. This long-term battle will pay hard dividend. It boosts energy. Lemon contains more negative ions than positive, which boost energy level as it enters the system. Plus the beautiful mind will lift spirits too. High levels of vitamin C will give your immune system a hefty boost, keeping you healthy and fit to pursue your dreams. These are just a handful of the benefits of drinking lemon water, and even every one of them is a hard motivator to continue with your healthier, more positive lifestyle. Be an early riser. Getting up earlier than normal has hard motivational benefits and is something that many of the world's most successful people do every day. Founder of the Virgin Empire, Richard Branson, woke up around 5:45 am, even when on vacation, and used this time to exercise and have breakfast. Tim Cook, CEO for Apple, rise even earlier at 3:45 before he even started work. He's managed to fit in an hour's worth of emails, a session at the gym, and a coffee at Starbucks. While 3:45 may seem eye-wateringly early for most of us, having given an extra hour in the morning cloud mean getting more work done, finishing earlier in the day, and or spending time with family and friends. What more, your day will seem a lot more leisurely and you will never feel rushed. Number 5. Make a list. One of the most motivational habits you can get into, start your day off by making a list of 2 or 3 tasks you need to do, which will facilitate your ultimate goal. I am not talking about the unusual tasks we do every day, like washing clothes or cooking dinner, but rather ones which are a step in the right direction toward a bigger goal. If your goal is to go to the Maldives in 6 months' time, your task might include settings on a hotel, booking your flights, and finding a scuba diving school is area. Perhaps your ultimate goal is to write a novel, in which case your list could include writing another chapter, sitting in a coffee shop with people watch for ideas, or buying a new notebook for talking notes. As long as your tasks take you one step closer to achieving your goal, then include them on your list and pick them off as you accomplish them. This will spur you and complete the next task on the list. Number 6. Make a wish into a goal. To paraphrase best-selling author and inspirational speaker Steve Maraboli, written down what you want to achieve turns a mere wish into a firm goal. Of course, your goal starts in your head, but by talking it out of your head and committing it to paper, you are cementing that ambition as fact. If you have asterisks, you could even draw your goal, but either way, putting pen to paper will give them a physical form, which make them much more real. From instance, imagine that your goal is to get a promotion. You could write down I am off, but always write it as if it is happening. If you are more of a visual person, you could draw yourself sitting in your boss chair. Be careful, she doesn't see. The more details you can be, the more your goal will come alive and take root inside your head. And when that happens, it will be unstoppable. Number 7. Forest easy listening and pump up the volume. What do you listening to on the way to work? or while you are eating your breakfast. The News Easy FM, whatever is on the time. It's time to revamp your listening experience, and here's why. Watching or listening to the News is a surefire way to feel down in the dumps, because there are far more bad news stories than glad news stories. Happiness doesn't bring in the viewers. If you're listening to tales of doom and gloom before your day has even really begun, you will struggle to get back on a natural high. Minding FM, anything that can play mindlessly in the background. Sure, it will provide background noise, but are you even really aware of what you are listening to? You could be subliminally filling your head with stories of failed love, angry, and even death, and that doesn't make more a jolly start to the day. Whatever is on all the time, it just lies. You are missing out on some crucial time to feed your soul with music or podcast which will lift your spirits and put you in a wonderful mood. And the way you start the day sets the tone for the rest of it. And at that time, whatever is on while you are eating breakfast, working out, or commuting to work by putting on some update, having music, it's on accident that games is first built music. It's been proven to make people move fast and work harder. If you are not a music lover, there are literally hundreds of motivational podcasts available on the net, as well as TED Talk and YouTube channels. Listening to one of these will be like having a pep talk every day by someone whose enthusiasm for life and success knows no bounds, and they are all right there in your heart. Remember, stop caring what other people think. There's an old saying, what other people think of you is none of your business, which is true, so true, and so very that its power is incredible. Being weighed down by conforming to other people's expectation is like a bird having its wing clipped. It holds you back from reaching new heights. This is not to say that you can behave like a jerk and not care who you hurt to the process, because you want to be a decent human being. But if people doubt you or judge you or put you down, so what? Be unapologetically you and stick to your guns, because people who try to drag you down are already beneath you. Once you leave their criticism behind, the only person you will be answerable to is you. And that's a wonderful way to focus your attention without any unwanted distractions. There are many riddles and routines for self-motivation, and it's important that you choose ones that suit you, but you won't know which ones they are until you try. If the above 8 riddles are good, and you might find you enjoy all of them, or choose one or two and add it more as they become second nature to